They're trying to humble you by trying to act like you are insignificant. They're trying to race you to get something, to get someone, because their whole aim is to make you feel insecure and basically how they feel on a daily basis. They are trying to block you and stop you from achieving something. They feel or they can sense or they can actually see you moving towards something, some type of expansion. This could be in regards to your career. This could be in regards to a certain person that they feel on a soul level that you could potentially marry. This could be in regards to general happiness, just expansion in all areas of your life. And they're threatened by your beauty, but most of all, they're threatened by your inner peace. So they're trying to shake your inner peace. They're trying to shake your confidence. They want you to have doubt within yourself. So they're trying to plant seeds of doubt within your mind so that it expands within your mind so that you start second guessing yourself, whilst they just stand in the corner laughing, feeling like they have one upped you in some way. They have successfully made you feel as if you are an outsider, an outcast, but their plans are failing time and time again, and you remain victorious. You see, they would love to have your star quality. They would love to have your grace, your presence, your success, your achievements, and they feel like they have to work harder than you do, and no one pays attention. People just ignore them, and they can sense, or this is what they feel on a soul level, that you have almost got what they wanted in the palm of your hands. And I feel like it could be social influence. I feel like it could be a certain status, a certain person. And whatever they're obsessing over may not really be of importance to you, but they just feel like because you've got this goddess energy, because you are very regal, you are very queen-like or king-like, you just gain all this abundance, you gain all this blessings. You are an absolute nightmare to this individual. They literally feel like a plain Jane around you. They feel so invisible whenever you are around, because your energy just hijacks the room without you even realizing it. And they are all up in their head wondering, why do you have this credibility? Why do you have this effect? Why do you have this beauty? They can't put their finger on it, but it's your essence and it's your birthright to have many blessings and opportunities in your life. I feel like I'm hearing the word Saturn. This person feels like you are their karma, and you are their karma, and they're trying to fight against their karma because maybe you come from a different background or class or something of that sort than this individual does, and they thought that they had more influence over whatever situation that they were in because of maybe their title, maybe their position in life, right? And they may look down on people that are in a low position or come from a different background, but you have been brought into their life to show them that it doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter where you come from. What holds more weight is true integrity and morals and grace. And you have got that in buckets. And this person doesn't even think on that plane, right? So they're just thinking of a sense of, but I'm this and I'm that, and I've got more money and I've got this and I come from this background and I'm a lord, I'm a sir, I'm a lady, whatever they're thinking in their head. This is an example where it could be, right? And you're just coming in with your vibrant, bubbly, high vibrational, seductive, voluptuous self, full of grace, full of love and authenticity. And they're like, what? No. Mm-mm. So you mean to tell me that I've been hiding behind my title, I've been hiding behind how much money I got, and all along this person just swoops in, and everyone's just attracted to their energy. What is it about them that I haven't got? They spend so much time trying to study you, trying to pick you apart, to the point where now they want to destroy you, But like I said, you are their karma. So they're trying to go up against their karma. You have been brought into their life to teach them about humbleness, to make them face their prejudice, and to show them the side to them that they need to connect to, which is their human side. They don't view people like human beings. They view others like objects. And the more they try and work against you, the more restrictions they will face in their own life. And for some of you, this could be family members that are past life enemies. And this person, whoever they are, they're very shocked that your appeal is very effective. They thought they were the more intelligent person in the family, in the workplace, whatever the case is. They thought that everyone would be obsessed with them. They thought that they could manipulate their way into the minds of others, but they find that people are drawn to you and they're trying to work it out, because it's like, oh, I thought I was the most attractive, I thought I was the most intelligent, but you are attractive and you are very intelligent, more highly intelligent than these individuals. You have outsmarted these people without even realizing it. And they feel very desperate to move towards a certain partnership, a certain dynamic, a certain friendship. This could have something to do with your friendship group or a group, club, organization. Someone feels as if they are the outsider now. Someone feels like they are the weird one. They try to portray that you do not belong. Now they feel like they don't belong with the Eight of Swords. They're in mental imprisonment. Whatever they tried to levy at your door has now become their reality. You see, the universe is repaying them in kind, because they're trying to trample on, your destiny. They're trying to snatch your blessings with the Nine of Cups, and they're trying to keep you stagnant and stuck so that they can run towards an obsession of theirs, which is a person or a certain status that they believe you're going to get. So they try to put blockages in your way, and these blockages have been removed, and now they are in the Five of Pentacles, or they will be in the Five of Pentacles, because inwardly they are spiritually bankrupt, and that's what they're going to continue to attract outwardly. Spirit is urging you to remain radiant, to remain abundant, to not to stoop to these underhanded means, because your frequency does not resonate with this energy. This energy is very harsh for you, because you have that energy whereby you want everyone to win. You spread a lot of love and upliftment to all. And it's very puzzling to you to know that these individuals are operating in this way. Again, they are morally and spiritually bankrupt, and they are jealous of your essence. They don't know that it's your essence. They're looking at the 3D like, oh, I'm going to look more prettier than her today. I'm going to look more handsome than him today. I'm going to, flex my muscles more than him today. It's not that. The physical is, yeah, you got that on lock, but it's not that. It's what you stand for. Yeah. And these people are refusing to heal. And because they're refusing to heal, they're trying to minimize you and make you feel less than. And Spirit is saying that your power is to remain in the light. Your power is to continue to pour into you, your creativity, becoming a better version of you. They're trying to attack your solar plexus, which is your chakra that rules your confidence, and possibly your sacral chakra. They're very fixated on your sacral chakra, which rules your creativity and your sexuality. You have a natural light that even they are drawn to, but they want to diminish. And the more they try you, the more karma they will face in most areas of their life, starting with their money. And because they're trying to attack your money. For some of you, they're trying to get you pushed out of a job, or they don't want you to reach a certain position, and their home life could take a turn for the worse if they continue. Okay, so it's best this person leaves you alone and focus on their healing, because this is indicating that there's a lot of healing that this person needs to do, and they will also expose their obsession for you. There is judgment casted upon this person's head, or there will be judgment casted upon this person's head for the way that they're treating you. Okay, so you or the person or the people mentioned in this reading could be of the signs Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Leo. I'm hearing that they're trying to do some type of binding spell or something like that. They're trying to distort your look, your image. How are they trying to do that, Spirit? I'm going to use another deck. They're trying to do some type of binding. I don't know what that means. I know what a binding means when someone's trying to keep you trapped, but I want to know what's this that Spirit's trying to tell me. Yeah, they're trying to embody the Empress energy, because you embody the Empress energy. I feel like they are trying to embody that energy. How they're trying to do it, like you're the fake is what I'm picking up, and they're the real one. Okay, so they could be trying to get close to a romantic partner is what I'm picking. They're trying to mirror someone here. They're trying to mirror someone, or they're trying to mirror your energy on someone that you're in a romantic relationship with, or someone that they suspect likes you. This could also be a friend. So they're trying to embody your energy with members of the opposite gender, whether you're a male or a female. Yeah. They're trying to have some type of romantic, they're trying to have some type of new beginning. They're strategizing with the Three of Pentacles. They could be doing this with other people that operate in the same energy. But this is like a fixation card, like they're fixated on you. So they're trying to study you to become you. And we've got the Ten of Swords. It's not going to work. It's going to end. Yeah, it's going to end abruptly. It's going to end abruptly. So you have nothing to worry about. Just stand in your power and walk in your truth. The Spirit is saying to have a sea salt bath of this energy. Very fixated on you. Keep prayed up and stay blessed.